Yo, 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 check, check, check. Alright, how we sounding out there? Yo, yo, yo. Let's get this mic. Mods. How we sounding? I had to give myself a moderator. Last time I did this, it was definitely off. Like the mic was low. What's that chat? Turn down my mic. All right, let's try it. How about now? Turn down my mic a little bit. Turn down the music. All right, let me try that. How's that on the music? Turn the mic back up there. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. What's up? How's that? Check. How's that sounding, guys? We got a better level? I don't want to blast anybody's ears. Yo, Dave, what's good, Brody? Yo, check. How we sounding out there? Sounds good. All right. Let's get this going. I keep doing that. I left my water, had to go get that. Actually, I want to clean up this frame too. Hang on. I like that little light in the back. All right, let's get into it. Okay, guys. I don't know if you guys are following, what's happening in Chicago history. But today in Chicago history, Leland Crackpot is still crashing out. All right. I'm not really sure what's going on with bro, but I mean, he wanted the attention and he got it. He's getting it now because I'm giving it to him. If you guys are tuning in, we're giving it to him. Now, I want to reference this by saying straight off the bat, uh, the last Today in Chicago History episode that I did, we took a deep dive into his music. And when we talk about beats and stuff like that, absolutely phenomenal producer. You know, it just seems like he's got a weird complex to him. Like he should be taken more serious than he feels. He feels he should be taken more serious. I'm not really sure what that's all about. But man, oh man, oh man, oh man. So last we talked, we went over the beef. We went over a little bit of the background. But, you know, I've been doing my research because that's what you got to do in these cases and have receipts. But I'm not going to disclose any of my sources right now because honestly, I want to make sure that I've got there okay on some of this, but just I got 3 confirmed like sources and obviously 2 others of him just like crashing out on people when all they're doing is like trying to check in on him, make sure he's okay. Like he's so wrapped into this beef thing right now that, you know, he's letting it you know get to him. You know what I mean? He's blocking guys. And you know, he's talking shit behind the screen, right? And I just feel like being real and being honest and being authentic, you're gonna talk your talk without hiding. Okay, so you know, there's that. But just here's one guy right here. He said, "Hey, I'm just checking on you. Aside from the rap scene, just making sure you're all right, bro." And then he goes, "You notice you're blocked on social media, right? And did you hear that I came out today? Dog." Oh, so for those of you that aren't up to speed, or let me catch you up to speed. So Leland Philpott is a LGBTQ plus rapper in Chicago, Illinois. Lives on the north side of Chicago. Amazing producer, but feels like he hasn't been accepted by the city. And there's a whole complex behind why I think that is. But he had a whole crash out, and we're gonna get into that right now. But yeah, so after the crash out and the beef, somebody reaches out to him. Unnamed, anonymous figure reaches out, and he's like, "Well, you're blocked on all social media." Hey, it is what it is. That's your prerogative. But I wonder how he was able to contact. It looks like he texted him, right? It's like, "Did you hear I came out today?" And he's like, "Dude, I don't care about your sexuality." And that's the same sentiment for most people that are watching this thing or closely involved in this thing. We don't care about your sexuality, bro. We care about your bars, okay? Because you keep claiming and saying like, "Hey, I'm the best to ever do it." Yes, Chicago news. Yes, this is what it's what we're doing. Where are you at? I don't know which one you replied on, but yeah, Chicago news. But yeah, he's just like, "We don't care about your sexuality, bro. We care about your bars," right? Because he's been crashing out saying that he's the best to ever do it. Everybody else is beneath him, talking crazy. And he's like, "Are you all right, my boy? Because mentally, you doing okay?" And in my last video, basically what I showed is like, we watched the video. We may watch it again. I'm going to see if I can find it again. But we watched the video of him, like, just going on a rant. And when you're watching him go through this rant, it's like these ideas and these things in his head and these moments that are coming up, just they don't seem to be all there. It's just like all sporadic. And he's like, man, you finna be blocked on here too. So from texting them, and he's like, yo, I'm dead ass. Yo, I'm checking on you. Like, this ain't got to do nothing with the rap stuff. He's like, I'm fine. I'm finna start my battle rap career, and it's looking dark for these fellas. Obviously, we're using hood vernacular, so I'm just gonna keep it copacetic for everybody. But for these fellas, it's like you can't say you don't care and call yourself checking in. Actually, people can. Like, there's plenty of people that I've interacted with that I maybe not care for because of their personalities. Like this guy, for example. I may not care about your personality, but when I see something where I'm like, oh man, he's really having a moment. Like, this has to be bigger than the rap beef. This has to be bigger than, what he said and done in the community. Maybe it makes sense now. Maybe I've been asking the wrong questions. I want to check in on your health mentally. So, he's like, you don't care. It's like, yeah, you can care. You know what I mean? And I think that's valid. And then he's like, all right, cool. I'm just making sure you're good. That's all I really wanted. It's like, if you check in, and you listen to whatever you have to, say, because I would like people to hear me. And it's like, dude, if you want to be heard, just put your art out. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be heard, put the content out. Say what you need to say in the music, but all of this screaming out into the void and calling people out and telling them that they're beneath you and that you're the realest guy to ever do it and nobody is better than you. Like, we don't need that nonsense. If you're good, you're good. Let the art speak for itself. And then he goes to say, the same guy that came to check on him from a heartfelt place too was like, guy, you ain't ish. And he even still said, yo, love you too, my boy. My dog is not like that, so relax. Like, everybody loved the new song. It's cracked. I gotta say though, like we gotta listen to that song, because the last song that he put out, it's fire. It goes to show that this guy is very talented. He's clearly seasoned in when it comes to production, right? But in tact, he's not. He still needs to learn some tact. That's why I said Leland crackpot, because he's cracking at the seams. Jeez. But his production is great. His quality is there. And, like, best way to put it is the last song he did, it's fun. That's what it is. It's fun. So I like when it's fun. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was one thing. But let's check in on some stuff from Leland Fieldpot. Well, as I call him today, Crackpot. Leland Crackpot. Because he is tripping. That's if I'm not blocked. Like, he's got me blocked on my personal page, so I'm not showing you guys how I'm doing the workaround to find his stuff. But let's see if I'm blocked in this other page yet. Okay, I'm not blocked in this other page, and that's cool, cause he can't hear that. But let's see what he's been up to. So 8 hours ago, he says, I'm calling it an undefeatable career in battle rap. I want someone to guess how many likes he got on that. You can just guess. That being said, it's a wrap for you guys, battle-wise. Dr. Manhattan has entered the chat, right? Because he calls himself Dr. Manhattan. He calls himself, what else does he call himself? The rap Hokage of Chicago. So he's the rap Hokage, and he's also Dr. Manhattan. So there's that. I want to take a listen to something real quick. Hang on. Let's take a listen to his last track, which I mean, it's fun. If
I was
anything,
going to lose. Y'all thought I lost?
if anything, if anything, it's fun. You know what I mean? So I got to give it that. It's definitely fun. It's entertaining. There's some call outs in it, and then there's some moments where he's just clearly like in his feelings. Let's take a listen.
Y'all niggas suck. Y'all thought I was going to lose. Y'all thought I lost? Hey,
I mean,
cut the noise, man.
we didn't think you
Man,
lost. The people
watch
say
out,
you
niggas.
lost.
Hey, man, get back, niggas. I'm nice enough to take another shot. Y'all can spin a block. Last crew couldn't find their bodies, had to get them up. Y'all we gon' keep filling up the pot. Chicago still in shock, breaking rules. It's only not it if it's really not. Y'all posing while you finna for exposure. You can see I ain't cussing too much. I wrote this for closure. Last niggas died trying to decompose my composure. Can't get mad, I hate to do what they supposed to, nigga. I'm done battling you niggas, especially since I'm already out rapping all you niggas. I was already great, I never had it out for niggas, but they hate greatness, so I had to bop a nigga. Chop a nigga, yop. This a pro cop, Chicago nigga, realer than a bass pro shop. Travel light and land on both feet like a pro hop. Lil nigga said he wanna swing, I'm like, bro, stop. Y'all, lil niggas, he can't fuck with me. Oh, baby, man, watch out, nigga.
I think it's interesting that his approach is just, calling people out of their names really, and just saying that everyone else is the problem. It's like all of y'all are posing. I'm the only one that's real. It's like, well, why are you so determined to have success and recognition in a space that doesn't accept you? Let's just sit with that. Like if they don't accept you, bro, move around. Right? If you really want this type of like recognition or feedback or whatever it is from the Chicago scene and they're not giving it, go somewhere else. Like you already on the north side, bro. Go to Evanston. Be the king of Evanston. Maybe he already is. And he's feel like I've taken over Evanston. Ain't nobody in Evanston colder than me. So I gotta come and take over Chicago. No. So according to him, everybody are YNs, right? So everybody's a YN, and they can't mess with him.
Y'all little nigga, he can't fuck with me. I'm a master of my craft. Y'all gotta notice this. I noticed nobody talked about the engineering. How clean it is. How perfect the sound is when you hear it.
See right there. I noticed that nobody talked about the engineering. Why would we talk about the engineering? It's a rap beef. We're talking about bars. We're talking about rhymes. We're not this isn't about your like engineering. Oh man, look how good his engineering is. We don't care, bro. We trying to see what you saying. What is you saying? Where is your bars at? That's what we want to know. Like, is the engineering good? Yes, it is. I mentioned it. I said it. Did I not? Take me back if I didn't. Chat, tell me if I'm wrong. Did I say that or no? Because I feel like I did. I feel like I did. Starco, what's up? Hey, Starco has entered the chat. Hey, Starker Huey, man. This is the guy that Leland Crackpot has the problem with. Let's go back. Nobody mentioned the engineering. How perfect it sound when you can hear it. That's not what we listening for, bro. We listening for your story. You again, focusing on the wrong stuff. It's like because he has good production, he feels like everybody should just take him serious. Like, bro, take a note out of Kanye West's book. He had fantastic production, and they was not trying to let this man rap. They wasn't. Like, did you watch that 3-parter?
I'm talking spirit clear and free of interference in rap form. Am I the only one that can hear?
What? Come on. Let's go back. He say, I'm talking spirit clear and free of interference. Not bars. Not bars. Not true either. Cause like if that was the case, why would you have this whole? You got 2 hour long rants about the Chicago scene. That's not somebody whose spirit is clear and free of interference. Bro, sometimes some of the stuff he says, not in his raps, but when he's talking, when he's ranting, looks like he needs to possibly like be on medication or something. And I say that I got a cousin that is the same way. Whenever he's off his pills, he's out of there.
In rap form, am I the only one that can hear it? Surely not.
Yes,
Man.
yes, you're the only one that can hear. You're the only one that can hear that your spirit is free and clear of interference. It sounds mad static right now, my boy. Mad static. Stop it.
Friends come join the scatter gang. Come and see the very occasional blood splatter, man. I'm battling cause God said battle, man. Who knows what a Leland Phil pot rap battle change?
It hasn't. Okay.
See how tackle change from deeper than hearing. The cosmic identity you can't see by appearance, but appearing right before your very eyes with amazement. I take stages to save all my little children. And bad bitches y'all can.
There we go. Like everybody's beneath him. Everybody is his child. Okay? Just so y'all know that. Y'all see that, right? You guys are beneath him. Okay? Any rappers in here. Day Day, you're beneath him. Willem Duke, you're beneath him. Stark of Huey, you're beneath him. You're all his children. He's come to save you from yourselves. Leland Crackpot.
Con to the front, battle the whole crew and make them losing niggas jump. 2 tracks to my 1, you already lost, son.
And right there, like, so this is the part I was waiting to get to again. When he's like, you put out two tracks to my 1, you lost. In the previous track, you literally said that he was mediocre and not on your level. So, not only did he reply with a quality track, but when you then crashed out and text him, he spun it back and dropped another on you, bro. It's like if we hooping, right? It's Starko Huey, right? I'm sorry, it's Starko versus Leland. And Leland say, I'm about to drop 5 on you in a row. And Stark like, I bet. Leland get his 1. Then Stark get the ball back. Hit 1. Right? And then Leland try to steal it again. Ain't nobody gonna be like, see, you weak because you had to get 2 shots to my 1 shot. Bro, what? Like, you called him mediocre, then you crash out on the text and come right back. What are you talking about? He came right back for a reason. I was wondering if any of the other rappers who were, Munching, caught that he dissed all of them too in the first round. And, right. Like if you're listening to what this man is saying, he's literally saying like, I'm here and y'all here. Hey, y'all ever seen Suits? I like things up here. You're down here. Come on, man. Like, how you gonna? This is why you don't have support, because everybody else is the problem and you're not the problem. You're not.
Don't you ever test me, little nigga? I'll off one pop. Y'all are little niggas. You can't fuck with me.
But the production is good, so I will say this, crazy or not, for him to respond with this track after Idle Eyes. Was it Idle Eyes? I gotta go back and listen. But one of Stark's tracks was definitely like it made you want to dance. It had like a West Coast kind of vibe. Like I was in here kind of dancing a little bit, right? And so he came back with like a dance vibe too. But Stark dropped 2 on him. He dropped 2 and you came back with 1. And then after that you say, I won. Y'all ain't win. I won. Self-declared victory? Is that what the community said? What do y'all say? What does the community say? Did the community say he won? Because I think I missed that part. I'm pretty sure we gave this to Stark. And it's not even like, oh, we just knowing them longer. No, it's you listen to what's being said. I'm gonna play Stark stuff. Don't worry.
All right, man, get back, nigga. Nigga.
And also for him to say that all these guys are YNs and they beneath him, but if y'all was listening to his rants and reading the stuff he was posting, he's like, y'all was bullying me. Y'all was bullying me. How? So now they bullying you. So you being bullied or are they beneath you? Like, I mean, make it make sense. Cause I tell you right now, like, I stand at an even 5'7". You know what I'm saying? That's with my shoes off. So don't try to play me. At an even 5'7" with my shoes off. And ain't nobody bullying me. None. I will chop you in your neck. What's wrong with you? You know? So they bullying me. Are they bullying you? Or are they beneath you? Cause they beneath you, they can't bully you, bro.
You can't fuck with me. Yeah.
And now we singing. I can't lie that that's raw. Like that's good. But where's the rap? Where's the rap?
Y'all niggas suck.
Oh
Y'all
yeah.
thought I was gonna lose.
Y'all suck. Y'all thought I was gonna lose. That's what he said, man. So y'all peeping. That's and then on Facebook that's got like 1,000 views or so. Let's look at some more crash out behavior. This one I'm gonna drop the name of the person involved, but I won't tell y'all where I got the info from. But I have to drop this one because it's just like what is happening right now? Okay, so you guys know Jovan, right? Everybody know Jovan Landry. She's a rapper, hip hop artist here in Chicago as well. And looks like he has some things to say about her too. You know? And it's basically he's like, you suck. Wow, just you suck. Like so critical. Such depth to his feedback. And then he goes on to say that Jovan is garbage compared to him, and that she'll never be as good as him at making records, ever. And he's like, hey, you know, there would never be a good time to say it. Now that say it. So now's the time since I've crashed out in the whole city. See, he even knows that he crashed out in the whole city. He knows that. You got to keep that in the jungle up north. Maybe that's an up north thing. If you from the jungle up north, let us know right now if that's like a thing y'all do. Y'all like to crash out kings of the city? Actually, I don't even need y'all to answer it because I used to work on the north side, and that's where all of the crazies and weirdos were. It's like, I think your music is super mid, like ridiculously mid. But the way you act as though you make really, really good music, and you don't. You need improvement in your poetry, and it begs the question if you've sought out people that can help you get better or tell the truth about your stuff. What? God dang. You've gotten better over the years, but I've also disliked you giving me advice because your music is consistently worse than mine. This is a big pet peeve, so I'm glad I was able to tell you. Okay, all right. What do you say? Definitely, because there's another one on the same type of time. Something in the air up there. Yeah, for sure. Who is that? Who else is tweaking like that? Because we'll cover them too. But yeah, so now he's saying stuff like that, and I think it's interesting because Jovan just got confirmed to play a Juneteenth show at Navy Pier. Right? Let me make sure that I'm right about that. Gotta have receipts. I'm gonna view a profile real quick. Yep. Hold on. Look at this. What did I say? June 19th. June 19th. At Navy Pier. My boy is tweaking. It's like he's coming at everybody that is doing better than him. If you're doing better than him and you're beneath him, you're the problem, not him. Not him. He ain't taking care of his business, and you're the problem. Honestly, Joe Vine, if somebody came at me like that, I need you to reply. You need to reply with a track. Where's the track at? Put out the track. Like let this beef fly. Let the bars fly. You know what I mean? Cause Buddy is mad tweaking. But we ain't done just yet. I would be remiss if I'm talking about this beef and I haven't put anything on from Stark. Hold on, what was that? What did that say? 6 hours ago. Damn, Starko, you made that boy come. I'm not gonna read that, but anyway, he did say that he did come out as queer at the end of the battle. So if you didn't know, now you know. But which one is this? 2 a.m. up north. So, man, some of these comments are hilarious. I had to log in my burner account because just to say Starko really smoked them. Look, this is what people are saying. Like this guy's like, how you diss me first and then block me? That boy done lost his membranes. I knew he was on the ledge that day. He claimed he was free. Oh, I guess he said something sooner before he officially came out. In case y'all was curious, Starko, I am. So Leland's like first or second rap was like I am. Basically, like it just said that as a hook over and over. It was kind of funny. I think it's interesting when like with this take where you got a local rapper who's calling other rappers local rappers. It's like, where does the madness stop? All right, I'm trying to find something. Where do I want to go to? All right, let me just hang on, chat. Make sure you guys are also following me because I got more content like this. It's not all gonna be like this, but I got more like it. So he crashes out, right? And he sends this text message to Stark. He say, "Hey, Starky boy, chill out. I wasn't talking about you." But remember, he's saying that everybody is beneath him. All y'all is YNs, right? So you absolutely were talking about him too. You was talking about everybody. And it's like, not ducking, but literally not interested in writing against you now. So Stark replies, because he coming after the whole Huey gang. And he like, man, I want to talk about you. I didn't mean to wake up the beast. I'm scared. And so apparently y'all don't really care. I should have seen that coming. But don't aim at me again, bro. He sent this message to him at 2:06 a.m. So he replies with this.
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking
If a nigga crash out up north in the forest and nobody give a fuck, just because the shit was boring and the crowd couldn't hear him, cause they all busy snoring by a plane or a sea. Bitch, I got something for him, Mr. Urban Night Pilot, Q-Tang Captain. I could've let it ride, but if you crashing, I'm crashing, we crashing. Tough on that film, now it's time for that action. I'm mashing, what's happening? 2 a.m. up north, he can't sleep. All that tough talk gon' cost, it ain't cheap. He got pushed off of the porch, he ain't leap. I don't know who he thought he was scaring, it ain't me.
Oh, but guys, remember, the quality, right? Of I noticed nobody mentioned anything about the quality of the beat. The beat's fire, but we worried about the words, bro. You crashed out, and he's specifically calling out that story. You know what I mean? Like, he's not worrying about, oh, y'all trash this. Not. He's going at that story.
Or the MCs either for that matter. A whole lot of babbling, nigga, you best scatter. Raw sketch flows, my pen got back splatter. Is he Dr. Manhattan or is he the Mad Hatter? Chasing white rabbits, nigga, cotton soft. Next time don't cap if you really plan on popping off. I shake shit up cause I can, nigga, knock it off. Am I the one, duh, nigga, no Maximo. Blurred up his vision, he can't focus, he need Adderall. Was barking, now you hissing, is you cat a dog? You not disturbed, so you can't call this battle law. Ran down your resume, I walk down your catalog, nigga. 2 a.m. up north, he can't sleep.
And if you do that and you go like I did and like he mentioned, actually walk down his catalog, you'll see that he didn't put out his first rap. It's like 10 years ago. Stark had been rapping, or at least had a rap out at least for 4 years prior to that, 3 years prior to that. So it's like, you know, you're claiming you're the best, but you're still relatively new in this scene doing this in terms of everybody else. But he was producing before that. The production quality was pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna take that away from him, but you're saying you're the best and you ain't even really been rapping that long in the scene.
All that tough talk gon' cost, it ain't cheap. He got pushed off of the porch, he ain't leap. I don't know who he thought he was scaring, it ain't me. 2 a.m. up north, he can't sleep. All that tough talk gon' cost, it ain't cheap. He got pushed off of the porch, he ain't leap. I don't know who he thought he was scaring, it ain't me. Let me guess, a bunch of Iron Man flips. It's played out, why y'all be trying that shit? Yeah, Tony Stark died, now he on the dark side. I come back as Doom, you gon' die in this bitch. I'm a villain, Southside, now I'm acting different. He found out the crown man, now he in his feelings. Damn, mouth wide, barking at the ceiling, but your bite too soft, that's why can't nobody feel it, Not accepting phone calls or apologies. All sales final, nigga, no return policy. You could be as talented as 10 Kanye's, but it ain't gon' mean shit if you never learn modesty. Acting like accolades make you a commodity. Earn your respect, you can't win off no lottery.
What do you mean about the accolades is that he's been getting radio play. And according to him, in one of his own stories, you got to go and watch it yourself. It's like an hour long. I'm not about to go back through that again. I don't have that much time on here. Basically, he's like, I paid $6,500 to get played on Power 92. You paid $6,000 to get paid. Sorry, to get played. Literally played. Not just your music played, but you got played to get on Power 92, bro. $6,000. You dropped 6 bands. Man, I hope that song was fire because that's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous amount of money. That's called payola. Like if you're doing all of that, that's payola. You've paid to basically have them market your song, and it's illegal on both ends. Because no one, like when you listen to a commercial, you know, like, hey, this is a commercial. This is paid for as a commercial. But when you're listening to music, you don't realize that it's a commercial. So when you pay, that's called payola. That's illegal. And you did it. And they got you. $6,000. I run radio promotions right now for artists. And I'm paying for certain formats, like let's say non-commercial. It's like $250. And at that point, it's up to the DJs that if they want to play it, then they play it. But if not, it's $250. So stop it.
I try to give folks their flowers, but somehow they still be on dirt, man. I guess that's Phil Pottery. 2 a.m.
Ha! Phil Pottery. Phil Crack Pottery. Basically, what Stark is talking about, he's known him for a while. He thinks that he's a dope producer. He's even, tried to give him his flowers. I talked to Stark one-on-one. I let him know that, I was doing these, and he was more than happy to reply to me. So let's go over that a little bit before we get back into his rap. So essentially, Starko says, "Hey, peace, man. For me, it started when he slid to an open mic and vented some ill feelings towards my brothers, Huey Gang, one of whom just minds his own business and never bothers anybody. I didn't respect how he did it, but I respected the sentiment and the passion, so I let him cook. For those of you that don't know what that means in this context, is he let him get He let him get it off his chest. Decided to hear him out, even though he didn't like and appreciate the way that he was saying it. You know, we came up in an era where you always had respect the mic, and a lot of times that would restrict us from actually talking and being actually like free and open. So, you know, it's rare that people actually let that. Normally, they probably would have been like, nah, cut it off. But instead of respecting the mic, they're saying we let him cook, right? Let him cook. I wish I had that sound bite. Let him cook. So we let him cook. He got on the net the next day talking crazy, shitting on the whole world. Shitting on the whole city and his talent pool, attacking women and calling himself the greatest of all time. Didn't respect that either. But before I could interject, the community got on him and he took it down. So if y'all ain't been following this, he got online, crashed out, and the city was like, and he was like, my bad, took it down. Cool. So next, he dropped his first song, calling everybody out. Now notice, he's saying like everybody's saying this, that, and the third, but you threw the first punch, bro. You threw the first punch, and now you want to hide your hand. Oh, everybody's against me. They all trying to attack me. They all trying to bully me. But you put out the first song. And so you say, in my mind, it was always just rap. Come to find out, he had some deep personal frustrations with us, specifically with the law. Cool. But he crossed the line disrespecting Lockwood for no reason. Because of the three of us, I've been the most war ready. And if you get a chance, listen to Stark's catalog. A lot of his songs sound like he's battling somebody. This was the person you did not want to wake up. You didn't want to wake up this track. He literally has songs where they all sound like he's battling somebody. Okay? And that's you woke him up. He woke up. And then the rest was history. Right? And then he goes on to say, like, he's always giving Leland his credit. He thought that he was a dope producer. He knew that he was coming along as an MC. So you don't really know where this animosity and stuff came from. But if he crashing out, what'd he say? If you crashing out, I'm crashing out too.
Up north, he can't sleep. All that tough talk gon' cost, it ain't cheap. He got pushed off of the porch, he ain't leap. I don't know who he thought he was scaring, it ain't me. 2 a.m. Up north, he can't sleep. All that tough talk gon' cost, it ain't cheap. He got pushed off of the porch, he ain't leap. I don't know who he thought he was scaring, it ain't me. Fro long, I ain't ran the fade in a minute. I'm authentic like the name that he mentioned. That's why I'm on next like a chain independent. Last song I have black like my name independent. Oh Lord, do they...
Okay, I mentioned this last time. And he said I'm black like my name independent. Funny thing, Independence actually just sent me a song, and I think he's thinking about jumping into the battle. I hope he does, because I would love to cover that too. But yeah.
More. It's the fourth quarter. Should I run up the score? Read the report. Have you seen this before? Smoke coming bulk. I got much more in store for sure. He like that, but he ain't like this. They not like us, nigga. Let's not forget. In God I trust. Ain't no devils in this bitch. Stay on my job, boy. I'm never finna quit. Say transform, but what level did he hit? My flow lagoon. I'm forever 55th. Caught a new body through the shovel in the ditch. Pot filled with piss. You ain't never been on shit, little nigga. 2 a.m. Up north, he can't sleep. All that tough talk gon' cost, it ain't cheap. He got pushed off of the porch, he ain't leap. I don't know who he thought he was scaring, it ain't me. 2 a.m. Up north, he can't sleep. All that tough talk gon' cost, it ain't cheap. He got pushed off of the porch, he ain't leap. I don't know who he thought he was scaring, it ain't me.
So what time is it? I think we got time. Maybe we'll listen. I'm gonna play Idle Eyes too. So this was like the second response to his crash out. And it turns out that he actually, in the beat flip, he actually uses a track from Leland.
How you sending shots without no bars inside those sentences? Every line I pen like jail, they got them feeling penitent. Bitch, my bag is deeper than the one I'm about to zip in there. Silly simpleton, why is he speaking on my syndicate? He say money left, but he forgot the love is infinite. Infantile behavior, it's been way too many instances. Internet attention is his craving, watch him get his might break him down and dump his.
Again, production is fire, lyrics is fire, but we talking about the story, right? Nobody said the beat was raw. Yeah, nobody really was like, yo, that beat was raw. We said that the what you saying.
Body in a ditch. He thought it was cool to call someone in a diss. Disagree, okay, that's cool, but it ain't have to get like this. I just hope the Lord forgive. Hold on, man, let's get this shit.
All right, this the flip where he uses his song.
No laughing matter, don't laugh much, but I cackle like I'm on crack when you bring your scams up. Quit playing, bro. I'm like, you can't stop me, no way, no way. Don't come to me with no hate, cause I might just laugh in your face. I'll be like,
I don't know where that song is, but I'm gonna have to find it.
talk to
Man.
God first.
Wherever it's at, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna play it one of these days because I gotta get to the bottom of that one because I want to hear what that track was. But apparently they worked together on that one. Like he produced that
Lord,
and then
forgive
he
me for
rapped
my
on it.
sins. I repent as you asking me. It's asinine how ass backwards rappers be mistaking my apathy for lack of mastery. It's really sad to see you activating niggas who gon' blaspheme. Lord, please forgive. I'm finna send you back your kid. God, your child blind, so it's time that I remind him the life you breathe in him belong to you and it's not his. Forgive me for my underestimation, willing participation in this back and forth that forced the culture into devastation. First I thought he kept me waiting, then I thought he left me hanging, then I heard his declaration, now I see the dedication, yeah. Let's take it there, nigga.
Gotta respect the pen.
Gloves off. Every day you struggle with that complex, the one that make you butt in and turn a conversation to a contest. And those who want to comment without context can find comfort knowing that my whole team beyond blessed. The nerve of local niggas calling niggas local. A viral beat flip is not the same as going global. That Power 92 play had you feeling hopeful, but it must have been for nothing, dog, but still nobody know you.
And remember, he paid $6,000 for that. These are his words. He paid $6,000 to get played on Power 92. Power 92, $6,000. His words, not mine. Look it up if you don't believe me. And he thinking that's the one. They gonna respect me for this one. They gonna respect me. They don't respect me.
How you mad at us because you not accepted? If that's your best shot, you should have kept it and aimed it at your own head since you got a death wish. It's more shit in my tank, my nigga. I ain't talking septic. Huh. You got no weapon, but you taking claim on my demise. If you was really nice, dog, I might oblige. You sat and watched the game with idle eyes, cause we who niggas idolize. Now I'm co-signed, but dog, your idol lied. You deserve it all? No. You was tired of getting flamed by law. Thought it was resolved when we talked on that call. Now we see how you was really feeling after all, nigga. How you was feeling after all. Yeah. You right, nigga, it was never close. I've been a leader. And speaking of, don't disrespect him either. That's how you get ether. Poor taste in your words on his features. I pinch your nose before I make you eat him. I greet him at the crossroads, a lost soul just trying to make his way through. Hold your horses coming at my stable. If I was Lockwood, I would've came across that table. I swear to God, dog, man, you lucky he disabled.
You see, he giving like context, telling the actual, like, his truth, right? And like I read before, like Stark sent me a whole message saying like he came to the open mic, got some stuff off his chest. I didn't like how he did it, but let him cook. But he coming at everybody. He came at Law. He came at Lockwood. He came at a lot of Chicago scene, calling women out of their names. There's tons of folks that were there that called him out on this. You know what I mean? So, yeah, nah.
But I'm not. The light rapper done picked a fight with the right rapper. I might pack a few more punches. I might slap.
The light rapper picked the fight with the right rapper. What do you mean by that? Let's break it down. So for a very long time, up until now, up until he really came out as queer and saying that he likes trans women, which is totally fine, his prerogative, his preference. But a lot of his content was focused around, it was more like Christian rap. had a lot of Bible verses, a lot of mentioning of Jesus and all that and his stuff. So I don't know, man. I think to put it in perspective is he's dealing with a crisis within himself for many years. He's been looking for a place to be accepted, and when that hadn't happened, he's taking it out on everybody else. But it's gotten to a part where he can't hold it back anymore. So he's just crashing out. He's got to crash out and talk about all the stuff he's talking about because he is conflicted. He's conflicted with being a producer and being a rapper that's accepted in the scene. He's conflicted with being, a devout Christian and having, and having interest and attraction to transgender women. Like, he's having a lot of conflicts within himself, and he's taking that on everybody else except instead of like literally sitting back and meditating, bro. Sit back, meditate, talk to your God and figure it out. But don't take it out on everybody else and make them the problem. And then when they call you out on it, then say that everybody else is wrong and you right. Like, what?
No strays, cat, I'm coming right at you. It's plain to see gang crashing your flight pattern. Nigga, please, just flee, cause I'm he, LP. But I don't need my gang to help me. It's full sprint flows like spamming the L3, nigga. Yeah. For all my card players, man, y'all know what the fuck happened when you spam that L3.
If you play cards, you know what he's talking about. Put it in the chat.
Look. Let's talk about the narrative. You really thought that there was a comparison between the two of us, man, that's embarrassing. Burying you rappers is my heritage. I ran the underground like I was Harriet. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, but I still carry it. Character attacks, but I just parry shit. Paradigm shift in every rhyme, but still I rarely miss. Throw you to the lions like you Daniel and I'm Darius. There he is. Let's talk about the culture, the one that I'm protecting from the vultures. I guess you really needed the exposure. We could've talked it over. Instead, you want him losing your composure. Like I'm the one who called you mediocre. So now I gotta show you one line at a time that I'm doper. Should've kept your arms inside the coaster. I warned you that my cup runneth over. Too hot to fill the pot, I ain't gonna hold you. Let's talk about these spaces, the ones you blame for why you never made it. Accept the fact that all your shit is basic, nigga, face it. You make all your moves in white hoods like a racist. That white influence really why you tasteless. That bland ass flavor when you rapping on them stages, I hate it. Your technical abilities don't mean that you creative. And the sisters say they sick of you in all their faces. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about respect, which you confused with being called the best. You praised me amazed by the records in my sets, but now I'm mediocre on the net, nigga, bet how quickly they forget. I honestly don't see you as a threat. I'm glad you finally got it off your chest. It's always number twos with weak pins who wanna test, but it's okay to cry about it, nigga, Jesus wept. Like dang, insane, can't believe you swerved in my lane. First I was the hardest, now my shit is garbage. Hungry for the spotlight, now I'm finna starve, I'm okay then. Playing with these niggas no more, man.
And in the lyrics and in the delivery, you can hear the frustration. I mean, that's if you're listening for it. Like, you can hear the frustration. It's like, why I gotta do this? Like, we shouldn't even be at this point, but since we're gonna be here, let's be here. But you could tell, like, genuinely just don't want to be doing what he's doing. But sometimes you got to be your brother's keeper, you know? So, I got a jet, but I did want to update you guys with the stuff earlier on. He's crashing out on Jovan Landry, and then got another guy, other guys checking in on him, and he's crashing out on them too. I can't really see any of his stuff, but he's gonna be battle rapping. He blocked me on one page, but not another. So I'm getting my updates though. All right, as I'm covering, the Leland crackpot. Many people are reaching out, giving me some insight and some feedback. So more to come. And if you got a chance to catch up on the beef, make sure you go to Stark of Huey's SoundCloud. He's on SoundCloud. I think he said it's released everywhere, but you could get to it quicker on SoundCloud. But 9 p.m. in Inglewood, Idle Eyes, and 2 a.m. up north. Check out all three of those. It's about the beef, and then you can go to Leland Philpott's page. If you're not blocked, to check out his stuff there. Yeah, so I mean that's basically it, man. I gotta get out of here. I got a phone call, but yeah, I hope that this guy gets the help that he needs, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have some more diss tracks coming out, possibly from Jovan, possibly from a few other people. I really can't wait, really to see what happens. And if it ends here, I mean, I'll still cover a little bit longer just to keep breaking down and analyzing things. But for right now, you guys got me on the edge. Maybe I might even release a diss. Who knows? But until then, ta-ta for now.